Next season will be probably the last one because Kat said that she will be her last one.
No, it's not her last season. She likes to think it's her last season.
And Indiana also.
She keeps talking, everyone keeps talking about the last season, and it's no one's damn last season. I'm just going to say that right now. Ian, Paul, Kat, everyone's going to be on until season 15. Yeah. It's from my mom. Give me some more from my mom. Make it good. Sorry.
That's a question.
Yeah.
No. So probably it will be the last one.
It's not the last season.
What would you like to see happen to each of your characters, and what would be the perfect ending for each of your characters?
Okay, I'm gonna say what I would like for Alaric, and he's gonna say what he would like for Bakken.
Okay, go.
And this is coming from my mother, who is a massive Matt Davis fan, loves his work as an actor, and has been complaining constantly about just saying what she would like. I agree with her. I would love the Alara character to be some sort of hunter. I really thought that it would have been really cool if he would have been the head of the secret society instead of Alex. I thought that would be kind of cool. I'd like him to kind of do a turn and to be kind of the anti-hero. I also think maybe he's working with some sort of like he's working on trapping the vampires and getting rid of all of them to save the town so that his kids can grow up in a vampire-free world and nobody knows about it until the end.
I think that's basically what season 8 is going to be. Have you talked to Julie?
No.
I think that's what's happening. No. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert!
Just kidding, we don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
No, but I like that.
I think that would be really, really cool. And then that's like the ultimate betrayal to you and Damon because you... And then Bonnie's working with him all the time.
I have to say my favorite relationship in season 7 was...
Yeah, we wish that we had worked together more. There's just some really cool stuff.
Yeah, it started out really strong, and I thought you saw different nuances to their relationship that I thought was really cool. I would watch that.
There's also a lot of trust as an actor, because sometimes I've had scenes, and I'm not just talking about Vampire Diaries, so don't start thinking about who it was, but it's not just Vampire Diaries, but I've had scenes with actors where they're just not present, they're not there, they're not thinking, they haven't done their work. So if I have a really emotional scene or I have to die or anything like that, you almost want to monitor yourself because you have to really trust the person because you're exposing your soul in a lot of ways. And I've never had that problem with you. And it's also kind of fun because I was also talking about my mom and I just talk about Matt Davis, that's all we do. But I was talking to her because she was watching episode 21 and she was like, oh my god, that choke looks real. I'm like, no, it wasn't. It was a choke. And it was like, we just kind of have this very trusting relationship where I could probably in a scene just slap him and not even ask him beforehand and he'll just stay in the scene and keep going and be committed to it and just be able to be surprised and to live in the moment. And not that I go around slapping actors, but I can totally slap him and he can totally choke me and it's going to totally come out wrong once this gets written out. But the thing about it is we trust each other and we're committed to the performance and it's really, really rewarding to get to work with you and to have our scenes together. And I hope to God, I just think if I say I hope to God that we have scenes together, we won't have any. So I'm just going to say I hate working with you, don't put me with them, and then maybe they'll write us together. Because I always feel if I say that I really like something, the opposite happens. So I'm just going to say I don't want to work with you.
Yeah, no, I agree, it's fine. I forgot about the choking scene, that was good.
That was terrific.
Yeah.
I was like,
have you guys seen the choking scene yet?
It was like Bart Simpson and Homer. It was terrific.
You're really choking,
It
man.
was great.
Like, I know.
We didn't have to do that many takes. And everyone at Video Village was like, Also, that they jump back and they're actually genuinely freaked out, and it's good, good.
I like to think that if you actually did slap me in the scene, I would still be present.
I think you would.
I'd be like, what the fuck, cat?
Yeah, I think you would be jolted, which would be what I would be looking for, and then you would continue.
Yeah, I like that stuff. I don't know.
I think you would. I actually think you would.
Next question.
Next question.